Hello everyone, welcome to Electric Vehicles and this is Pavan Kumar. I am back again with an interesting video of MG ZS EV customer review. Mr. Love Kumar is with us to share his experience. Hello sir, how are you?
Hi.
First of all, welcome to our Electric Vehicles channel, sir.
Thank you.
So you have purchased this MG ZS EV, right?
Yeah.
Actually, we have Tata Nexon EV in the first position of sales. Then why did you went to purchase this MG ZS EV?
Yeah, actually there was two reasons. My old vehicle is Tata Nexon only, but it was a petrol vehicle.
Okay.
So where I wanted to switch from petrol to EV, so I had only two options, whereas I have a Tata Nexon EV and then MG ZS EV.
Okay.
So there was a price difference, I know, but when it comes to the features wise, somewhat little bit more, and I wanted the mileage, where I'm getting from the Tata Nexon, we will be getting around 200 to 240, right?
Right.
So whereas the MG ZS EV is it little bit furthermore the Tata Nexon,
Yes.
which has 300 of mileage.
Okay.
So that is why it is, at least I need a little bit more mileage, and the price point of view, it is like, it was justifying me MG ZS EV with the extravagant features it is. When you look at the vehicle, it is so the spacious and the panoramic sunroof and the ice mode, so which gives you like where you can stand out and then remotely operate your vehicle it is. So it was quite nice. So that's where I went to the ZS EV.
Okay. So when did you purchase this vehicle?
It was around October.
October 2021.
Yeah, 2021.
So it's been almost 8 months.
Yes, 8 to 9 months. Correct.
So within these 8 months, how many kilometers you have clocked?
I've already driven 21,800 now.
Oh, 21,000 kilometers. So you always used to prefer these only while
Exactly.
going up.
Yeah, wherever I go outside, there's mostly on the city, and outside also I prefer my EV only. Yeah.
Right, okay. At exactly what price you got this vehicle?
It's around 26 lakhs.
26 lakh.
Yeah.
Do it has any kind of subsidy?
Yes, it has the subsidy. After the subsidy only, we got it 26,000.
Okay.
The subsidy is, which we getting is like the tax, which is benefited
Life
from
tax.
the life RTA tax.
Okay.
So where I'll be getting it from the Telangana government.
Right, okay. So after subsidy only, you got this
we got it for the 26 lakhs.
26 lakhs.
Yes.
Right, okay. And well, coming to range of this vehicle, they are claiming that it is having a claimed range of 400 plus kilometers.
Yes.
So have you ever attained that range?
Yeah, one time where I had a difficult situation where I have to driven from Pune to Hyderabad.
Oh, Pune to Hyderabad, you have traveled in this vehicle?
Yeah, I went to Mumbai actually.
great.
So all the way Mumbai it is, so Mahabaleshwaram and Pune and then Mumbai. So I went on a trip. So where I have to come back without a charger in between Pune and the Hyderabad. But luckily the day before we started from Pune, so there was a charger came up in the Basava Kalyanam, so which is in between Pune and there. But it was around 376 kilometers. Somewhere you Pune to this one it is, but where I started it is, it should be like from my destination to Basava Kalyanam charger is like 380 kilometers.
Okay.
So where this actual range, it gives you like only 320 kilometers without AC. If you put on AC, 286, but you can achieve 300 kilometers on the way drive if you like you habituated to the EV driving, right? So you can achieve that it is. But I had an option it is. So as I'm traveling with my family, so either I have to stop somewhere and put the charging and then move on it is. What happened it is, so I decided that it is, I conveyed my family it is, okay, we'll go without a AC, so that we can no further stopping it is, because if I have to stop, so I have to use my granny charger, which takes a lot of time. Okay, so if I stop somewhere, it eat up my time. So it around at least to move on something it is, I need a 4 to 5 hours of charging. So instead of investing in that time it is, what I did was like I went on a speed of 60 to 70 kilometers without AC. So where I started in Pune until Basava Kalyanam without any stops. I just went on there it is. So it became around 386 kilometers in a single charge. And I left out with around 10% out there.
Okay, so, still 10% is left.
Yeah, still 10% left.
Right.
So it's if you combine those 10% also, it was around 20 kilometers. So furthermore, it achieved 400 kilometers. 400 kilometers
it achieved. Yes. So what is the maximum speed of this vehicle?
So the maximum I went on there it is around 140 kilometers. Beyond that I didn't try it is, but they were climbing it as around 160 and 170 also. It can go up there.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So do it has a option of AC fast charging?
AC fast charge, yes, it has 7.4 kilowatt it has. So it gives you like 15 amps of current which can draw from the 7.4 kilowatt. So it can be fill up from 0 to 100% around 5.5 hours to 6 hours.
Okay, it's normal DC charging?
No, it's AC.
Okay, what about fast charging?
Fast charging, it take around 1 hour 30 minutes to 40 minutes.
30 minutes to 40 minutes.
Yeah, it depends upon the climate because always it is the heating condition. It is if you have a heating condition and there is a before you charge, if someone is already charged, it is the cables were very hot. So when you charge it so the second vehicle on the second day, the second vehicle it takes somewhat little bit time further. But if you are charging in a very cool condition or something, it is you can charge up to 24 kilowatt. It takes around 1 hour 20 minutes to 1 hour 40 minutes.
Right.
Whereas the same if you move up to little bit further 30 kilowatt, it takes around 1 hour 10 minutes to 1 hour 20 minutes.
Right. Okay.
And we have in Hyderabad we have 50 kilowatt charges also.
Okay.
So where it would take around 40 to 45 minutes.
Right. Okay. So in these 21,000 kilometers journey, have you faced any kind of issues?
With the, I mean, what kind of issues you are looking for?
So like any glitches in the car, like?
At present it is due to the heat itself, it is only that issues it is, and the major charge issues which we faced it is like only the charges.
Only charges.
Only the charges.
Only there is no charging network.
Yeah,
that's
there is
why
no charging network. Not on the network it is. So I would say it is not on the network problem it is because if would say it is the market share of the charges it is, the Tata is more. Okay, when compared to any other place in the industry it is. So Tata is very much vast it is. So and the very worst thing it is, if I am going from point A to point B, at least one charger will be there from the Tata.
Okay.
The major problem here it is like we have to rely on very bigger thing on the Tata it is.
Yes.
But the Tata is most unreliable when it comes to the charging point it is. So where it will be showing it as a green, so you will be relying on that and you went there it is. So due to some other issues like the network issues and the current issues and anyways it is, that charger won't work.
Okay.
So I have to go for the plan B it is. Again, if you plan it for plan B, it's good. If you don't have a plan B, then you will be stuck down.
Right. Okay.
So that's the major issue.
So well, coming to service point of view, what kind of services do showroom people are offering for you?
So first thing it is like they are giving like already 5 services it is. So in the 5 services it is already completed 4 services itself. So the amount which they are taking it is like very very less when compared to the petrol vehicle it is. So only I have to go with only the AC and then a few others a little bit stuffs it is. Other than that it is nothing it is. So where I would spend around probably less than 10,000 around.
Right.
So within these 4 services itself.
So while we are in a long ride, if any problem persists, is there any kind of on-road assist from showroom?
Yeah, it's very good because I had a faced issue because it's not a big issue when it comes to that particular one, but it is when I'm coming from the very hard condition because on the day I was started at around 12 o'clock. Okay, in the evening it's so hot that it is I had to put on AC for full AC and so it was like full throttle and then I went on come there and then within a hurry so I charged there and without any further stops I started back.
Okay.
So the condition was like that day around the outside temperature were around more than 40 degrees.
Okay.
So more than 40 degrees the temperature and the vehicle which I started with the AC and those steps it is. So the heater coil it is. So where it charges, right? So whenever it is the heating, it tells you that it is. So to cool down, it saves that.
So it will show you some indication.
Yeah, it will show you indication it is. But I further it is. So let's say noticed it is and further stopped besides it is. It was stopped. But due to this fluctuations, right? The heat conditions, the coil was damaged.
Okay.
So due to that coil damage, so the car was not moving at all. So we were in the middle of my journey. So in the middle of journey, so where I just contacted the MG service center. So immediately they responded very good. They responded to and they raised the RSA for me and as well as I have been contacted by the supervisor from the Hyderabad where which is pretty near to like it's around 180 kilometers.
Okay.
So where car was broke down due to that issue but it's 180 kilometers So they responded well and they provided me the RSA. So they booked a cab for me to my family to move on to my home. So they have assigned one person. The very good thing I just blow my mind is like they have assigned one person to take care of my car when it comes to the towing vehicle till the towing vehicle comes into. That was the very good thing from the MG
Right, okay. So Lava Kumar ji, how many liters of boot space is there inside the vehicle?
So it's has a large boot space when it compares to the any other things So it's around 350 something So you will get the very large boot space.
Okay. Right, coming to build quality of this vehicle, so how it is?
I think it would pretty nice because I had faced one problem like my brother so he hit the car with the vehicle so I have seen that sound was very thunder but the damage were very quite little so I could say that it is sense that that quality is fair enough.
Right, okay. So you have spent almost 26 lakh rupees, right?
Yeah.
So what kind of features that MG ZS EV is offering for you?
Yeah. So the the basic the cost, the major of the cost is which is spending right? Almost 40 to 60% is we spending for the battery itself.
Yes.
So the remaining features where we have to spend it is around where the panoramic sunroof where you will be getting it from the large space where from the front seat to back seat which is quite nice and you'll have the automatic AC and then you'll have iSmart. So where I can operate the AC and then I can check my charger and I can check smart drive. It's a very good feature
Okay.
So it's tell you that it is how you drove so where you driven it very quickly or you
so we can check that actually.
Yeah, you can check your drive score So it gives you that it's give you the score state that you've been drive rashly or you've been driving
you
very good
or you are
everything so you were putting on a brake sudden brake so it tells you that where exactly you put the brake within the map itself. Right. So that is a very good feature and so the remote control has each one So the next thing is like the speakers which so nice so I would say it is along with the Tata Nexon because I used to use the Tata Nexon right so the petrol vehicle. So the petrol vehicle and it's the same which equal to the Tata Nexon.
Okay. So what about safety features?
The safety features we have 6 airbags So
6 airbags.
Yeah, 6 airbags you can have it very thing and then EBS and ABS and all of your safety features which is available in the market which is already available in the segment.
Right, okay. So you already said you have spent 26 lakh rupees, right?
Yes.
So is it value for money really?
Yeah, I would say it is. It's value for money. The people thinking that it is now. I have spent a lot more money on this one. But I would say it is. If you roughly calculate my 21,000 journey, So I spent because I have a very good Excel sheet and all those things. So wherever it is, I charge. The mobile app will tell you that it is how much you spent on it
Right. Okay.
So if you look at my this thing, So I spent around 20,000. Not more than that.
Okay.
Even less itself sometimes. So due to like Photom gave me like a free charge from the MG. So I charged sometimes it's free of cost.
Right. Okay.
So from the MG ZS EV. So even if you calculate that also, I'll be spending around 20 lakhs If you just roughly calculate the petrol cost of right now So you'll be spending more than how much it is. You can say it is 6 rupees to 8 rupees right now.
Right. Okay.
So you can check it is 1,60,000 for the only petrol cost. That is the one. And along with that it is, so you have to calculate your maintenance as well. It is maintenance also. I didn't spend much more. It is so very pretty less. It is.
Right. Okay.
So that is the one. And coming to the inflation wise, it is, so you can the car value it is. So if you can see the just calculate your Toyota Innova it is, where we in the past days it is we used to spend around 8 lakh to 9 lakh. We get a Innova it is. Now right now it is we don't get the Innova for 20 lakhs also, right? So the value of it is, the inflation is already changing it is. So it's not that big amount what we are spending it right now.
Okay, so if you don't want this car and if you want to sell it for say second hand, so do it will have
yeah, the resale value is quite nice now, right now, because I have seen it as I was in the WhatsApp groups of ZSEV and other things. The people are like now the new market is coming, it is right. So already Hyundai Ioniq 5 is coming and the Kia EV6 already came, right? So the people are tend to go by little bit further it is because of the ranges, powers and other things. So they were selling the vehicle it is. So I just wondered it is one of the guy it is the 2020 model, they sold it for 24 lakh, sorry.
Okay.
24 lakh. So which is like 2 lakh less.
Yes, only.
So people are there for to buy your GV, whatever the price you have.
Right, okay. So well, coming to warranty terms and conditions.
Yeah, so the warranty terms and conditions is they gave me around 8 years of warranty on the battery it is. So on the motor it is 5 years, and on the overall the vehicle it is they gave me 3 years. 3 years. Yes.
Right, okay. So Lav Kumar ji, you have traveled with your Tata Nexon petrol variant, and you have driven this car also, MG ZS EV. So what about comparison, like when coming to performance?
Performance is like it's so nice because 8 seconds, right? 8 seconds, within 8 seconds, 8.5 seconds, you can go up to 100 kilometers.
Okay.
So the like, if you wanted to buy in the petrol vehicle it is, you have to spend around 70 to 80 lakh or more than 1 crore.
Okay.
Right? The same performance which you are getting it is for 26 lakhs it is.
Okay.
So when it comes to the performance wise, it's way beyond, because the electric vehicle, right, it has much more power to drawn from it is. So when you don't want the mileage, okay, you can go the power all the way extend to at any point it is. Right. So you can given like around go just a sports mode, you can go to around 200 kilometers to 230 kilometers with the highest speed ever you want.
Right.
But it's not safety, but I would say the performance is quite nice.
Right, okay. So if I ask you to rate this vehicle out of 5 stars, how many stars will you give? So
I don't want to compare with any other vehicles and energies, because their own aspects it is, like when it comes to the Tata Nexon, in that segment it is good, and when it comes to my ZS EV, it is in that scenario it's quite nice. Okay. And I would rate it as around 4.5 and 4 also, but it depends upon the features which they market it as. Right. The people like already spent around 26 lakh, right? So they might have given the few more the features which is already there in the market it is, because going further it is, I don't feel that it is the next vehicle is having more features than us, because the next vehicle is 27 lakhs. Yes. So I spent only the 1 lakh the less, right? So but when it compares to the next version, it has much more features than it is. Okay. So only for that it is, I am be removing that star it is. Otherwise everything, the performance, the features, and it's the journey which gave me, right, the comfort level it is, and the safety which they gave me it is, it's quite nice. May I know why that 0.5 star it has lost? Yeah, the told you, right, so it's like I would say it is, right, what the people looking at it is, right. So even say, let's say if I say that it is, I driven for 400 kilometers, people believe that it is, it can give you 400 kilometers, but in the real-time scenarios it is, when it comes to the real-time world, so you cannot go further 400 kilometers all the time. Right. You can go anytime, but you can go to 500 kilometers also. That is, there is a scenario, but it is the day-to-day activities which comes into picture, right? So that is, there is a realistic number should be there. So there is a unrealistic number and realistic number. Not in unrealistic it is, but it is in the real time world, but it is in a very occasional stage.
Okay.
So where they should be given a 2 times. One is the conditional factor, that is 419. So you can go up to 419 in the conditional things. But on a regular basis, you could go to 300 kilometers to 320 kilometers.
Okay.
That is the real time. So they can give you both the numbers it is. So then it would be feel much more comfortable.
Yes.
People are buying it as, right? So because few of the reviews, let's say even I told you, right, so it goes to 400 kilometers.
Yes.
But not all the times, right? So there is a separate scenario. So you have to consider that factors. It is you have to given the 2 numbers at least.
Right. Okay.
So that people can be aware of that. It can go 400, but in the real time day-to-day activities, it goes to 300.
Right. Okay, Lav Kumar ji, at last, what do you want to say to our viewers about your MG ZS EV?
So I can say it is ZS is very nice in this segment it is. So it's quite worthy, which I spent the amount which I'm doing it is. On a day-to-day basis, I'll travel for 50 to 60 kilometers. It's quite nice within the traffic also. Whereas it gives you the comfort of moving in the traffic it is, and gives you like regeneration it is, and gives you the more mileage when you are in the traffic it is, right? So, and people can go easily with this ZS EV. There is no doubt in it is. And the comfort wise, safety wise, and the futuristic it is, everything was quite nice. And you can go for the ZS EV is very good in this segment.
Okay, thank you very much, Lav Kumar ji. Thank you for your time and valuable information. And that's today's video, guys. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and also share this video to your friends and family members. For more such videos, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get instant notifications whenever we upload the videos. Go green.
Go electric.